Hi guys, it's Ms. Johnson here. I'm going to be teaching you guys time today. So we will be going over the basics of an analog clock and talking about all the different parts of the clock. And then in another future video, we'll get more into the hour and the half hour. So this here is a analog clock. We've seen this in our classroom, and it's something that we don't really see a lot. You might see mommy and daddy wear a watch that has an analog clock on it, but what we're mainly used to seeing is a digital clock. I have here a digital clock on my phone. This is a digital clock, and you can see the numbers, and it tells you the time with the numbers. I also drew a picture of a digital clock. You'll see digital clocks in places like alarm clocks, on your kitchen stove, in your car, and that's usually the type of clock we're used to seeing. But today we're mainly going to learn about the analog clock. Now the analog clock here has what we call hands, and not like the hands on our body, but these two things right here are called the hands of the clock. There is a big hand, which is our minute hand, and there is an hour hand, which is our little hand. So we have a big hand and a little hand. On this clock, our little hand is red and our big hand, which is our minute hand, is blue. On a normal clock, like in our classroom, everything's black. And the little teeny red ticker that goes around, which we'll learn way later, is our second hand. Now, what I want to do is practice a little bit more with our analog clock, and we'll talk more about our digital clock on another day. Now, as I said, we have our little hand, which is the hour hand, and we have our minute hand, which is the big hand. I want you to think of when you go to a park, and if you see a little baby going down the slide, are you going to push that baby up the way and say, no, it's my turn? No, you would not do that. You would let the baby go first, and then you would wait your turn and go next. I want you to think of that the same way with our analog clock. You always say and read the number for our little hand first, just like when you let a little baby go down the slide first. And then you would read our big hand, which is our minute hand, next. So if I'm looking at my clock here, and by the way, clocks move counterclockwise. It always goes this direction and never goes backwards. Clocks always move forward, which we say counterclockwise. So if I'm looking at my clock right now, I'm going to look at the baby hour hand first. And I'm going to see what number it is touching. Right now, our baby hand is touching the number 2. Yes, the number 2. So I would say 2, and then I would read whatever number that my hour hand is touching. So if I move my clock, right now, my hour hand, which is the little hand, is touching the number 4. Moving it again. If I read my hour hand, which is the little hand, it is touching the number 6. And one more example. My hour hand is now touching the number 8. Now, if you notice, I kept stopping my minute hand, which is my big blue hand, at the number 12. Now, the number 12 has an interesting name. Whenever the minute hand, which is my big hand, is touching it, its name is o'clock. Can you believe that? O'clock. So anytime the minute hand is touching the number 12, you're going to say o'clock. Can you say that with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. O'clock. So if I read my hour hand first, because it's a baby, I'm going to say 8, and then I'm going to say o'clock. So it is 8 o'clock. Let's turn the clock one more time. I'd read my hour hand first. It's on the 10, and then my minute hand's on the 12, so I'm going to say o'clock. So it is 10 o'clock. So that's just a little bit about our analog clock. We know that the clock goes counterclockwise. We now know that we always read our hour hand, which is the little hand, first. We say that number, and the last thing we learned is whenever our minute hand is touching the 12, you're going to say o'clock. So now I'm going to do some examples on the clock, and I want to see if you can write down what number our hour hand is at, and then submit it to your teacher, and they'll let you know if you have it right. So the first one I'm going to show you is this one. What number is our hour hand, which is the little hand, touching? Write it down. Okay. Next one. What number is our hour hand touching? Remember, the hour hand is the little hand, the minute hand is the big hand. And last example. What number is our hour hand touching? Little hint, red is the hour hand. So now what you're going to do is, after watching this video, you are going to go onto Splash Learn and you are going to do your analog clock assignment. When you finish that, you may also submit the answers for the 3 examples that I just gave on the hour hand. And then when you're finished with that, you're good to go. I will see you guys tomorrow, and look out for my next video on the analog clock where we will learn the hour. Bye guys.